All right, everyone. Here we go, man. This is the big fight right here. This is Edward Price on Outclassed, and I have already gone through the endurance mode, all fights, and then Outclassed, all fights. And I'm actually going into this one 26-0. I didn't lose any of them, but yeah, man, this is going to be pretty fun. So, on another note, I haven't had a video up in a while, and it's mainly because I've been working a whole lot. But then I also got sick, not COVID or anything, but kind of had like this summer flu thing that's been going around here, and kind of put me down for a little bit. And I actually continued to shoot videos and play the game despite being sick. I ended up with so many videos, and I'm like, man, I'm never gonna get these all done in time. So I decided to cut straight to the very end and have the fight with the last guy on Outclassed and see how it went. So you may have noticed here I've overlaid the first person view over the third person view, and this is actually kind of cool, and I'm kind of experimenting with it, so it's a little bit out of sync. I've got to figure out how to sync it up a little better, but anyway, so I found out that I can record with the Oculus, the in-Oculus recorder, and still record my third person and just sync this stuff up and be able to bounce between third and first person on the same fight. You just have to sync it up and actually turn the audio off on the first person view, and so when you see the first person view, you're actually hearing it from the third person. So I have it synced up, but it kind of goes off by about 1/10 of a second or so, and so I'm still trying to get used to that. So let me know if you like it like this, if you like this kind of you know change between the points of view and whatnot. That, and you can kind of see some of the lag that I experience sometimes when playing this game. The first person view will kind of show my gloves sticking, and like I'll move a little too fast and the game will kind of hang up, and next thing you know it, I'm taking a combo to the face. But I thought it was pretty cool, man. I just think it's cool that you can bounce back and forth like this, and especially for this fight too. So speaking of that lag, you can see here I already kind of started picking up some lag and not able to really move around, and just things are kind of sticking. And here was the result. Took one right to the freaking face, man, right to the chin.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So on another note here, I recently hit my goal of 190 pounds, which would make it just a little over 50 pounds that I've lost in 5.5 months. And that's playing this game just almost every single day. I've missed a few days here and there, and then my workout routine every day. And I'm actually starting to get a lot more tone and definition. I'm starting to get my old body back. I've got my chest, my arms are pretty buffed up. A lot of people have taken notice, so I'm no longer officially a heavyweight. I'm under 200 pounds, and feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. So I knew this fight was going to be pretty tough, man, and I needed to stay moving around a little bit better, and I kind of fell off my normal routine, especially when I had gotten sick. I kind of got a little lazier when I was playing, and was just trying to pretty much keep everyone at bay with jabs and stuff instead of actually moving, and slipping and whatnot. So I was taking a lot more hits than I felt like I should have, but then again, this guy's punch speed and all that stuff is just ridiculously fast, and he's got a ton of power. So I felt pretty confident though that I could beat this guy. It just I knew it was going to take some time. Then again, if the lag continued, this guy was going to put me down every time I had these long periods, and I almost got disconnected here too. It actually half my screen was gone in that one. So I was like, oh man, here we go. We're going to get disconnected. But I lucked out and he didn't pound me into the ground here. So, but as you can see, I'm still getting a little bit of lag. My gloves are starting to stick, and I was actually experiencing this. And all of a sudden, I think I accidentally hit. I don't know what happened, but I went into the pass-through mode, and I was actually looking at my living room right there. So I was like, what just happened? So luckily, Edward didn't come in and drop me out again. So the gods were watching. So when I finished this fight and started looking at the logs, I had seen that Oculus had decided to download and install like 5 or 6 apps, updates for my apps, and it was really killing it for me because I was streaming to my computer, first of all, and was also recording through Oculus. So it was really just putting this thing to the test, and it was causing all this lag here. So that at least explains it, because I was thinking maybe I was having some issues with my network again. I had actually planned to kind of circle this guy and move around him a little bit, but with the lag that I was having, I kind of decided not to do it just because, you know, one little hang up while I'm trying to move left or move right on him and circle him. And next thing you know, I'm so far out of sync that this guy's punching me like in the side of the head. So, yeah, I just kind of decided to sit there and stand toe-to-toe with him. So I felt like these power settings were pretty good. I mean, I normally fight on the 1.0, you know, which is basically just even. I bumped it up to 1.3 just to kind of see what it was going to do, because I know all my other fights that I did on Outclassed, I did on the 1.0, and I just felt like I was never getting any good hits in. Even with these really hard, fast punches, I was getting like the blue hits. So I was like, man, I kind of miss actually getting some good hits here, and decided to turn it up to, I guess it'd be 30% from 1.0. I'm not sure exactly how it all works, but it did give me a little bit more power, but not a whole heck of a lot more. However, with the 1.0 setting on Outclass, man, it takes so long to knock a guy down, but when you knock him down, he's usually down for the whole 10 count. He doesn't get back up. One thing I did notice, though, is my punches were all starting to land pretty hard on him, and I have the automatic power turned off, so that means that the game can't scale me down on power, which I'm pretty sure it would have by now in this fight, because it did it a lot on automatic. If I even started at 2.0, I was back to 1.0 like by the end of the first round. So with his eyes rolling back a little bit, as you can kind of see, if I wasn't getting hit so much, those punches were landing because he's starting to take the fatigue from all my hits, and he should, man. I mean, geez, I've probably thrown 500 punches at him already. So, and I have the automatic turned off, so I'm stuck with a 1.3. So it's not going to give me any more, and it's not going to give me any less. So I was kind of letting him have the body shots because I was playing around, and I've been taken down with body blows before, but man, they have to hit like a 10-hit combo to drop you. And I was not expecting this right here. So, I mean, he was saved by the bell. But of course, I mean, once you break these guys in this game, that means that their trauma rate or whatever their algorithm is, they're a lot easier to knock down afterwards. And so I was feeling pretty good because in the third round, already having him knocked down. Hell, I think in normal mode, I didn't even get him knocked down until I got into the fifth round with him. So maybe that 1.3 was just a little too powerful.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I was actually pretty tired, even though this is only the fourth round on a 3-minute round. I was actually feeling kind of tired today, a little more worn out, and it could possibly be just because I've been kind of upping my workouts lately, and I've also been shooting some other videos, and I actually did a 12-round fight, which I did not record that, but I did a 12-round fight with a totally cranked up maximum on custom sparring partner. And let me tell you, man, I was so worn out. I was swinging like Karate Kid, man. That little karate chop, swinging your arms thing, man. I just couldn't keep my arms up. But so maybe I just was still a little fatigued from the previous day because I didn't really let myself rest. But I mean, it was looking pretty good, man. I was about to beat the top dog on the game right here on the top level, top difficulty. So I was feeling pretty tough, man. It's like maybe I'll go out and fight some neighbors or something. Man, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times where I've gone to lean on the ropes in the game and just completely slipped my mind, and I've actually fallen over because I'm not really leaning on the ropes. Yeah, so I've done that, and I'm sure other people have too in VR. Yeah, this one was all mine, man. This one was all mine. Got to go 27-0, 19 KOs, baby. So the next video that I'm going to push out, and it's already been done, I just have to put it together, and it's going to take a lot of editing, and I'll have to do it over the weekend, but is a marathon to see how fast I can go through the normal difficulty, all fighters, as fast as I can, and putting it all the way to the maximum power settings, and seeing just how quickly I can actually beat the game, if I can even last that long at all. And I've done a couple of marathons on easy level and stuff, and let me tell you, man, it's a hell of a workout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
with the
I
match
was
ending in the fourth round,
I was
your
thinking
winner
it'd be
by
pretty cool to
technical
see if I
knockout,
could actually beat the game in normal mode all the way
the
straight
red
through.
corner.
All right, man. So that did it. I actually was winning on points for the round, so that was good. And this was pretty crazy stuff right here. So I ended up doing like over 900,000 damage to take this guy down, and threw quite a few punches. My accuracy was actually pretty good too. So the guy took a lot to bring down. Threw under 500 punches, so that 1.3 setting was giving me a little bit of an advantage because I think in endurance I actually got 600 or 700 punches in. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.